Coming up on the DMC Upside, the Del Mar College Diesel Applied Technology program received a donation. We'll tell you all about it.
Del Mar College is working on its capital improvement program. We'll tell you why.
The Del Mar College Student Enrollment Center is available to help you get started with college. We'll take you there.
A Stringers for Scholarships fishing tournament is in the works. Del Mar held a reception for the CCISD superintendent, and Around Campus is back this month, along with Board Watch.
Welcome to the DMC Upside. This is our June edition. I'm Emily Gonzalez.
And I'm Carlos Garanzuay. We've got the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
The Del Mar College Diesel Applied Technology students received a new hands-on training tool from a program supporter. Rush Truck Centers donated a Peterbilt Model 385 tractor to the college.
On May 16, 2014, representatives from Del Mar College and Rush Enterprises gathered at Rush Truck Center's newest location in Corpus Christi for a special donation to Del Mar College's Diesel Applied Technology program.
Yeah, we're donating a 2003 used Peterbilt in good running condition and everything else for the college. You know, the technician in our business is the most important person in our shops. We have 2,200 technicians inside of Rush Enterprises, so obviously it's the most prevalent position in the organization. And we're excited to be donating the truck to Del Mar because look forward to a lot of graduates from there working part-time and working full-time for us because we're going to continue to grow as an organization.
This is a 2003 Peterbilt that has a lot more technology, right? It's got some advanced features that our older trucks don't have. Plus, this Peterbilt truck that's donated by Rush Truck Center is the same type of trucks that students are going to be working on if they come and apply and get a job here. So they're already going to be prepared when they come here and already know how to work on some of these vehicles. So that's going to be a big plus for them and for the company.
With industry expanding in the Eco-Forward shale play, programs such as Diesel Applied Technology are prepared to meet the growing demand for technicians.
Our program is 2 years. We also can get an associate's degree in Diesel Applied Technology. Of course, a lot of the students come in and take the 2-year program to get a certificate so they can go out and get a job in the workforce. Right now, the oil field is big, very big, so we get a lot of calls. There's a big demand for it. Actually, there's a shortage of diesel mechanics or diesel technicians in the field.
The event was also the grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony for Rush Truck Centers of Corpus Christi, located in Robstown.
All I can tell to any of your students there, if you need it, when you graduate, as you're going through it, if you want a great place to work, I think you'll find the culture at Rush Enterprises one that would, be befitting of the rest of your career. I think we have many, many long-term employees throughout our technicians. So look forward to having many of them come on board and work with us because we're going to continue to grow as an organization, that's for sure.
For more information on the Del Mar College Diesel Technology Program, call 361-698-1701. We're taking a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best to spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College, dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Plan your next event at Del Mar College's Richardson Performance Hall. Our facility accommodates conferences, concerts, religious events, and private parties. We have 3 lounges, balcony elevators, and a convenient drive-up drop-off. For productions, Richardson Performance Hall has more than 1,700 seats and is outfitted with staging, rigging, lighting, and sound capabilities, plus many patron and performer amenities. Book your next event at Richardson Performance Hall. We create dreams, one event at a time. For more information, call 361-698-2228.
Welcome back. The Del Mar College Board of Regents are reviewing the critical needs of the college as identified in the 2014-2024 Capital Improvement Program. They are making plans for a bond program.
On June 10, 2014, the Board of Regents heard a review of the 2003 bond program and discussed critical needs of the college district as identified in the 2014-2024 Capital Improvement Program.
Over the last 2 to 2.5 years, Del Mar College has identified nearly $400 million worth of facilities needs that would either correct problems on the east or the west campus, add critical classrooms and labs on both of those campuses, or expand to a new type of learning on the South Campus. Even after the last bond election that Del Mar College passed, and that's been over a decade ago, we realized that there were still needs, particularly on the East Campus, that we had not addressed. We know we need a major classroom building on the West Campus to incorporate those GED students and other core classes, plus we need more room to teach those technical and occupational programs.
As the college continues to address the current and future needs of the community, the Board of Regents is looking into possible action related to the general obligation bond recommendation, as well as the presence on the city's south side.
That will be a campus that will have a new type of learning environment. We're talking about engineering technology, architectural technology, we're talking about computer technology, GIS, and we're also talking about programs that are going to link very closely with the 2 regional universities. Del Mar College has not been to the taxpayers asking for a bond election in over a decade. The last one was in 2003, and that project was finished on time and on budget, and 80% of all of those dollars, that $108 million bond election, 80% of those dollars were paid to consultants and contractors in the Coastal Bend. Even if the bond election passes in November 2014, it'll be 2018 or 19 before we'd have a single new building on campus. So what we're looking at is, here's the need for workforce, here's the college's planning, and we're planning to intersect with this new bond election. We can intersect 5 years later. We want to make it happen now.
Del Mar College and the Board of Regents is always preparing for our community's future needs.
For more information on the Del Mar College 2014-2024 Capital Improvement Program, go online to www.delmar.edu.
The Student Enrollment Center at Del Mar College can answer questions about the programs offered at the college. They can also assist you with the admissions process.
Del Mar College offers over 250 certificates and degree programs to choose from. But before the students can attend their first class at Del Mar, they must file the necessary forms with the college. First-time students must complete an application for admission either online through the Texas Common Application website or by paper application from the administration's office. Students must submit an official high school transcript or GED test scores, show proof of Texas residency, and individuals under the age of 21 must also provide documentation of a meningitis vaccination. Applicants may also have to complete the Texas Success Initiative Assessment and pre-assessment activity to determine one's preparation level in reading, writing, and math. Lastly, students must consult with an advisor before registering for classes. The Student Enrollment Center, located in room 127 of the Harvin Student Center, can assist students with these requirements.
The Student Enrollment Center encompasses admissions, it encompasses advising, and also I have testing under me as well. And so usually here at the centers, whether it's here at the East Campus or the West Campus, they can fill out the Applied Texas Online, which I have computers available, and we also have students and staff that will assist them online. We will also do advising for them, so we can also speak to them about their classes. And then, of course, we will also help them complete their pre-assessment activity here so that they can go across the street and register for the TSI test. One of the things about avoiding the lines is we encourage students to start early. The earlier the better. Like when in April, when we opened enrollment, we opened up for summer 1, summer 2, and fall. And fall is ongoing. We register up until, the day's class, start. But we encourage students to start the sooner the better.
Anyone interested in taking courses at Del Mar College to either complete a certificate or associate's degree or transfer to another college or university should contact the Student Enrollment Center at 361-698-1290 or send an email to enroll@delmar.edu.
The Del Mar College Foundation is holding its first Stringers for Scholarships fishing tournament in conjunction with LNV Inc. Participants will enjoy fishing in our beautiful community while raising much-needed funds for student scholarships.
In July of 2014, the Del Mar College Foundation will have another fun and exciting event to help support the General Scholarship Fund.
Del Mar College Foundation is hosting a fishing tournament that's presented by LNV Inc. They are a company, an engineering company here in Corpus Christi, and they have had a fishing tournament for their employees, and they decided they wanted to do more in the community, and so they gave us this fishing tournament, and they're sponsoring it for us.
This is the first year for the 2-day Stringers for Scholarships fishing tournament, filled with fun, fishing, and prizes, while helping students get the skills they need for the jobs they want at the same time.
The foundation at Del Mar College works really hard to raise funds for student scholarships and also to provide resources to faculty and staff on the campuses, and we're just real excited to add this fishing tournament to the events that we do every year.
The fishing tournament will be on July 25th and 26th. The 25th is a Friday, and that's the captain's dinner where everybody needs to sign up. And then the 26th is the tournament. People can either fish from a boat or from wade fishing or surf fishing. They can start at 6 o'clock on the 26th. The weigh-in is at marker 37, which is right across the JFK bridge. There is a time restraint. You have to be in line by 3 o'clock.
And the Alumni Association will be having a raffle in conjunction with the fishing tournament to help raise money for student scholarships and also to support the Alumni Association.
I know that kayak fishing is really big right now, so we're hoping that people will be interested in buying raffle tickets, and then the raffle money will go toward the Alumni Association. And the Alumni Association also has their own scholarship funds. Last year we provided over $1 million in scholarships to almost 800 students, but there were still a lot of students who applied that didn't get anything. So we are trying to raise as much as we can so as many people can go to Del Mar College as they want to. Anything that they can get really helps them out a lot.
For more information on the Stringers for Scholarships fishing tournament, go online to www.delmar.edu/alumni or call 361-698-1033. It's time for a break, but don't go away. There's more to come on the DMC Upside.
Social media is bringing us closer together every day. The CCRTA invites you to stay in touch through any and all of our many pages. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date news about the city and other issues in public transit. Stay up to date on rider alerts through Twitter. Find route information, maps, and more on our website at ccrta.org. View videos or take our downtown virtual tour on our YouTube page. Or email us with any questions or concerns. Be connected to the Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority.
During emergencies, Del Mar College provides important information to students, employees, and the public using different communication methods, including the college's website, social media pages, and the local news media. As a Del Mar College student or employee, you can get first-hand notices by signing up for the DMC Alert notification system. Go to www.delmar.edu/DMC Alert. Information about the college's current emergency situation is also available by going to www.delmar.edu, calling the college's public information line at 698-1600, going to Del Mar College's Facebook or Twitter pages, checking the Caller Times website at www.caller.com, listening to broadcasts by local radio and television stations, or checking local stations' web postings. These messages include actions students and employees should take, as well as inform the public of current decisions made by college officials. Messages will be updated as determined by changes affecting the current situation.
Survival in a chemical emergency depends on getting accurate information. For the latest updates on a chemical emergency, call 826-4636. Add this number to your emergency contact list, 826-4636. And don't call 911. Instead, for information, call the information line, 826-4636. Getting information is an important part of your personal safety plan. Be prepared. Get your personal safety plan information at cclepc.org.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Thanks for staying with us. This month, we went around campus and asked students, what are the advantages of taking summer classes? This is what they told us.
The advantages of taking summer classes here at Del Mar is because you get more one-on-one time with your teachers, smaller classrooms.
The advantage for me is that I have some free time in the summer, so I can just go and take some classes and learn some skills.
I kind of like summer classes, It's less students, so, the classes are smaller and everything, so it's easy for you to focus.
The classes are smaller, you get more one-on-one time with the teachers. The semesters are smaller, they're shorter.
When you're taking a summer class, it's like people going into a medical field. When you're taking a summer class, it gets you prepared to know how intense the program will be, compared to when you're taking classes all the way through the fall.
The advantages of taking summer classes is pretty simple. It's to get your associates way faster. I mean, people would prefer to take only 2 classes, but later on down the road, that's 2 less classes you would have to take. So it's pretty much a win-win.
Well, if we take the harder classes, it'll give us less time in order to complete those tasks, so they give us less work.
One of the advantages that I think for taking a summer class would be that you get the course done quicker, and it may be fast-paced, but it's worth it in the end. You get all your core classes out of the way.
So the advantages of taking summer classes, I would have to say, would be the condensed coursework. So let's say something that would take a whole semester in the fall or the spring is going to be just part of the summer.
It would take me a bit longer if I didn't have summer classes. So for me, it helps me get ahead.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents have meetings on the second Tuesday of each month. They create the policies and procedures for the college.
On June 10, 2014, the Del Mar College Board of Regents held their regular meeting. Participants in the Buck Days float were recognized by the board.
This year, the Del Mar College Viking Float won the second place at the Buck Days Nighttime Parade. The planning stages for the float began in January and the building began in April. Helping bring the Viking ship to fruition from paper drawing to real-life vessel was Honorio, who we call Pete the Painter of Villalobos. Pete's carpentry expertise proved indispensable during the construction of the float, that also served to display the Viking helmet that was constructed by Sonny Vella and his welding team. This year's committee was headed by Alumni Association staff Amy Towery and Natalie Villarreal, who worked hard to make sure that Del Mar College was well represented in the parade. Chris Black from Public Safety, Sally Regal from the Development and Alumni, Kat Munoz-Myers from the College Relations team, Angel Wilburn, who runs the place, and we know that part. We really appreciate everything you do to make us look good.
During the President's report, a special announcement was made regarding a Type A grant award.
I just came from City Council meeting, and the City Council, by consent agenda and second vote, just approved our $1.4 million Type A grant award for our process and instrumentation pilot plant. So this will be a major addition to West Campus facility. We've had extreme support from industry. Cheniere Energy committed $250,000, and other industry leaders. We were able to gain support from Flint Hills, Valero, Citgo, DuPont, OxyChem, and then letters from CCISD, Toloso Midway, Gregory Portland, all in support of this with the idea, the concept is that this would be a fully integrated utilization of a pilot plant. It's a learning lab where we could do basically a full turnaround.
Under the regular agenda, there was a discussion over the proposed 2014-2019 strategic plan.
Okay, first of all, our planning groups. We always start with you, the Board of Regents, and I put the first picture up in the right-hand corner there because that's where a lot of this began back in 2012 and 13 in your retreat that we held out at the Northwest Center, when we began to identify the strategic vision, really, for the board. We also have our Strategic Planning Advisory Committee. We've conducted multiple focus groups where we've had over 248 participants. And then, even over the last few weeks, we were sending out copies of the strategic plan and receiving additional comments back from the college and faculty that we integrated.
The overall participation, I think, is unprecedented here at the college. I know at the last planning cycle that we went through we had a lot of participation then, but this included hundreds of people. I cannot express how envious other colleges are and would be if they knew how robust a planning process we had. Just really quickly, it's going to be important that we continue to tie the budget to the planning process. The student input was phenomenal. You have to have as much student input on the front end as well as on the back end of the plan. In other words, incorporate them through.
You can watch the entire Del Mar College Board of Regents meeting on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. You can also watch it online at bit.ly/DMC Regents.
Del Mar College held a reception to honor Dr. D. Scott Elliff, Superintendent of Corpus Christi Independent School District. In January, he announced his plans to retire in September of 2014.
On May 16, 2014, Del Mar College hosted a reception honoring Corpus Christi Independent School District's retiring superintendent, Dr. D. Scott Elliff. Colleagues and friends, along with community leaders, were on hand to recognize Dr. Elliff's contribution to local education, such as the Collegiate High School partnership with Del Mar College.
I knew immediately I was going to get along with this gentleman and that our institutions were both near and dear to both our hearts. And I knew the whole time that any interactions I would have with him or the school district would be sincere and in the community's best interest. And that's what's been best about it. Whenever I ran into a situation or had a question or anything else, that I could just call him and we would talk promptly and get issues out of the way, confront issues as we needed to, and never each other or each other's institutions.
Dr. Elliff's career in education began in 1982 as a fourth grade teacher at Prescott Elementary School. After leaving the district in 1997, Dr. Elliff returned to CCISD in 2005 as Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, a position he held until his appointment as Superintendent of Schools in May of 2007. Dr. Elliff's retirement plans include some travel, but also a return to teaching.
It's the same sort of thing that everybody says when they are retiring. I'm going to travel some, and then I won't, sit at home and do nothing. I have some plans for work in the future. I hope to be teaching again, and I teach a little bit now out at the university. Maybe do more with my music. That's really where my relationship with Del Mar started. I was a music major here in 1977, and so maybe I'll get back to doing a little singing while I've still got a voice to use.
That concludes this edition of the DMC Upside.
The DMC Upside is on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. You can also find us online at youtube.com/Del Mar College.
We'd also like to take this opportunity to give a special thank you and farewell to Emily. This is her last show. She will be missed.
I'll miss you too. I'll miss all of you. Thank you.
The DMC Upside will return with an all-new show in July. Until then, I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Emily Gonzalez. Thanks for watching.